Alright, here we are. The BJ Balls Out Comedy Podcast.
Welcome everyone.
Welcome. Yes. There you go.
Good mate, how are you?
Bit tired, but I don't know, I'll get over it.
I only just realised recently what living the dream means.
Yeah, I think it's an old saying from us Gen Xers. Living the fucking dream.
Living the dream is just not mine.
Yeah, miserable.
I say it way too often at work.
All the time. Like, no, happy as Larry.
Happy as he can be without being full of shit. That's good. I don't trust super happy people, but that's just me.
Yeah, they always want something when they're super happy. That's the thing.
Oh, it's so fucking trustworthy. What do you really want? Why are you so happy? What drugs do you want? I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I feel like they're missing something.
That's why they should get up in the morning and go,
I don't want to go to work, but I need money to live. It's a
Yeah.
vicious cycle. It really is. We thought we'd probably introduce someone we haven't introduced yet, and that is your pet lab, who makes an appearance every now and again.
Should I call him? Where is he?
Yeah.
See, now he's not going to come. Fuck!
Yeah, you've already put him out twice today.
Yeah, I did actually. Budgie!
We are big pet people.
Yes, we are.
Unfortunately, I can't bring one of my cats here because it probably wouldn't last a moment. But
It was like once I couldn't bring pussy home either. No, bad joke. Bad joke.
edit that one out when she says it. Yeah.
No. She'll be like, yeah, of course he's going to say something stupid.
Yeah, no, I've got the dog in here every now and again.
Yeah, he pops in when he decides to
Fancies
pop
it.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way he rolls.
And you're saying he's pretty smart.
Yeah, I've been, I actually had two labs. I had a lab probably, he's 4 now, so about 10 years ago I got one. I had him for 7.5 years. And I bought him from one of those puppy stores. And look, if you do that, great. I'm not a big fan of it anymore.
Yeah.
Because I bought him, I had him, he ended up getting a tumour in his head.
Oh shit.
In his brain and that. And then, yeah, he just passed away. He was a lovely dog. He was very, labs are friendly as. Whereas this one I actually bought from a breeder.
Yeah.
And yes, he cost me the arse. I paid good money for this guy.
Yeah.
But he's smart.
He's a good dog.
He's a good dog. I haven't spent a lot of time training him in the sense of we did do puppy school.
Yeah.
And that was a wife's idea.
Handball that one off. Yep.
Yeah, well, it was their idea, and I said, how the fuck, my dog's going to graduate? What am I going to do? Well, actually ended up going to my dog's graduation.
How much more is this going to cost me?
Yeah. And, but no, he's great. Like, I've taken him out shooting and that, and he's just, he won't go out in front of the gun.
Oh, wow.
He sits next to you. You can tell him to go retrieve. He's pulled ducks, bodies, whatever out of the water.
Yeah.
See how to snuck the body thing in there.
Small children.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's loving, but he's also he's protective. You know what I mean? And but we've had him for 4 years now, and he's my companion in the sense that we go for our walks and we've got to keep fit. And he drags me along, and I drag him along sometimes. So, and I don't know, animals, and like you've got cats. Somehow it relaxes you.
Yeah, shit.
It doesn't matter how bad your day is. It doesn't matter how much shit you've gone through. You get home and you see that dog, or you see that cat, and you're just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no more living the dream.
I have to be honest, I applied for a week's leave in about a month. And that's mainly to spend time with my cats. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Xbox all day, cats on the couch, just chilling. Fucking love them. Such good animals.
I'm going to come around for a bit of a play with your pussy.
Yeah, done. You got 3 to choose from now. I've got 2 gingers and a calico. So
Jeez, two gingers and a calico.
Yeah. So you take your pick. No, I took on a foster cat just over a week ago now.
Okay.
He doesn't respond to his name, so I'm going to rename him.
I reckon you just get a list and just chuck shit out at him and see where he responds. And it's like, Ahmed, oh my god! Could you imagine that? You're sitting there, you're going through all the names, Barry, Tom, I don't know, Simon, whatever, and then you get to Ahmed, and he's just like, huh?
Can you imagine
yes?
a dog? Can you imagine a dog called Ahmed and you're at a dog park?
Ahmed, come to me!
What the fuck is going on? That'd be amazing. No, he's a good boy. He's over. No one's hissing at each other anymore. He's a bit skittish, but I think.
And how do you integrate him when you bought him?
I didn't. I just know. I had him. So one of my cats is really smart, Turkish. He named after the main character in the movie Snatch. So I'm thinking to go with the Snatch theme for what I'm going to call the other guy. He's stupidly clever. So I had the other 2 in the main part of the house. Excuse me. And I thought we had an hour car trip to get him home. I thought, he'd be probably in a shit mood. So I set him up with his litter and his food and stuff in my bedroom, and he was cuddling and stuff on the car ride over. Like, he was letting me scratch his chin at the lights and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, okay, he's obviously comfortable with me. And my bedroom door doesn't close properly, so I had a shoe in front of it. And I've gone to have a shower, and my other cat has pulled the shoe out because he knew what was in there.
Yeah. And
I come out and they're just mingling, just sort of mingling. They were in like a triangle. I thought there was a fucking meeting going on or something when I got out of the bathroom. It was actually quite confronting. But,
this is how we get him. He's having a bath. Now you take him from the left, I'll take him
yeah,
from the right.
Yeah. I couldn't take 3 cats on.
And we can blame the one that just walked
Yeah.
through the door.
Yeah, it was actually quite weird. But they're all hissing at each other for the first few days. But I've decided if I come home one day in the next few weeks and they're all snuggling in like the same spot, that means they've made a bond. I'm not going to split them, so it'll be what's called a foster fail. I'm slowly turning into a crazy cat man.
Damn.
But yeah, love them. They're all good. They've all got their personalities and stuff. But
it's awesome. It's like I say, it's just great to get home. It's like I'll get home and I'll get home from a gig. And he'll me get home, and I'll sort of come down the street. He'll know that's my car.
Fucking smart, man.
And it fascinates me. It's like, my wife doesn't do that. She doesn't get out of bed when I get home. I'm sitting there going, you should have heard the gig. They're laughing. They're loving it. They're loving it.
Lift your game. Benny needs more attention.
Whereas my dog's sitting there going, and what happened? And I'm like, and this is what happened.
No, dogs are brilliant. Yeah, as I said, I just don't have. I've never had the room for a dog. But cats have taken over my life, I think. But they're happy doing their own thing.
That's all right.
Set up with the Xbox or a bit of Netflix or something. They'll come onto the couch if they want. If they don't, they don't. But it's all one of them always does. So I'm striking out if I got 3. Someone's going to give me some love and come over and chill. But no, I love pets. Actually, if you had anything else other than dogs.
I had actually, when I was living with Mum and Dad when I was probably early 20s at the house. I lived the whole time, but just before about 25 when I left my parents, and my dad had a cocky. Cocky loved everybody bar me.
You're a cat.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. And
I'm still living at home.
yeah, get out, you cunt. And I don't know. It fascinated me, and it was funny. Like I tried to bond with this thing.
Birds are fucking weird, though.
And my old man was very pedantic. Like my old man back, when he was in Montenegro, and he used to have pigeons.
Oh, I love pigeons.
And he used to have these pigeons that just go flying out, and then I don't know. And then he came to Australia and he had pigeons, and then my mum gone, I'll have pigeons at your house, and blah, blah, blah. And then he never had pigeons here. He had them for a little while, and then you had to get rid of them. And it was just funny. We never grew up with any animals, and then we had a cat which we was sort of a stray that we sort of adopted,
Yeah.
and she was with us for a while.
Yeah.
And then my old man, through one of his friends, got a dog, a little Pomeranian, and oh god, like this shit my old man put that dog through. Not abuse.
Yeah.
He loved that dog. Like if you, like the old man had we had a house, and behind the house was two flats.
Yeah.
And we had these bloody, some junkies ended up living in the thing, of course, apartments, and which is fine, doesn't bother me. And they kicked the shit out of the little Pomeranian.
Fuck.
So he was friendly to everybody. He'd go up to everybody.
Yeah.
He was friendly. Just wanted to dance, you know, like Pomeranians do, and that.
Yeah.
And my old man was adamant. My old man wanted to kill these people.
Yeah.
Literally, like wanted to kill them. But what used to make me laugh about that Pomeranian, and then this is the thing I never understood about the bond with your animal until I had one.
Yeah.
I left home. Pomeranian was there, and spent a lot of time with him. And the old man used to shave his. During summer, he'd shave his back, so he'd get rid of all the hair, and he'd leave this like a lion's, what do you call that?
Oh, mane.
Lion's mane. So every time I rock up, this, I don't know, it's like 2 centimetre fucking Pomeranian with this fucking, just look up at you with his, what the fuck are you?
That's brilliant.
And but he loved him. He loved that dog. And I remember, like, you get a rash, mom, I'm not going to the vet. Got him, man. Something's happened to his paw.
Yeah.
No, I can fix it. And I'm like, no, you're not going to. He used to put, mercurochrome.
It's like the panthen stuff.
Yeah, but it's got lead and shit in it. They don't. These days they don't.
Oh yeah, different time. Yeah,
different time. And the old man would like put it on his thing. Yeah, the dog would be fine 2 days later, or the dog's jumped off the couch and it's limping for a day. The old man pulls out Denker rubbing the dog.
Jesus.
And it was funny because I actually asked the vet that once.
Not tested on animals.
Yeah. And the actual vet said, no, it's fine. You can actually do that stuff. It's not an issue. Huh. And I just went, oh, okay. But in my mind, it was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? So if you want to, write an email to him, or he's buried out in Faulkner, so that's not going to help you.
Please don't get Peter on our case. We love animals.
Yeah. And then, when he passed, it crushed him. Like it literally, that was his mate.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what my dad did. He was there.
Yeah.
He was fed. He was looked after. That was his first thing in the morning. My dad would do. Like, yep. And he called him Kiki. He'd be like, "Where's Kiki?" And Kiki would be like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go."
Yeah.
And the fuck thing, what used to make me laugh, my old lady, I'd say to my mum, "Don't buy the dog schmackos." She's like, "Why?" Just don't, typical old lady. Just whatever makes the dog happy, and my husband sort of thing. She bought him schmackos every time. It was like a hit of heroin for this dog.
Yeah.
He'd hit the schmacko and he'd be like,
wow.
running around.
So dads didn't lie,
No, he was like fucking. I couldn't believe it. It was all preservatives and shit. This thing weighs like next to nothing.
Yeah, there's no meat in it.
Yeah. And he'd be just spinning around. But yeah, he passed, and then everybody had a fucking cry when he was gone.
Oh, it's brutal.
And then when we had our first lab, Diesel, and had him for 7.5 years, and he becomes part of your family. He was there, do everything, and literally I took him. I had my restaurant at the time, and then I used to stay into the restaurant on my days off.
Yeah.
Run around while I was cleaning and shit. And no, not inside, outside.
Oh, it's the Gordon Ramsay for that.
No, not inside. He'd be outside, and then I'll finish my shit and go home. And but it was funny. It was like the last probably 2 weeks before he passed. Wife would bring him down, and go, bring him down, and there was this little spot where he'd sit.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't do anything. Just wouldn't eat. And him not to eat was like, nah, something's wrong here. And I remember the last day, I took him to one. I just freaked out. I took him to one vet, local, and he goes, "Oh, something's really not right here." Then I took him to Lord Smith Hospital, North Melbourne, and they go, "We've got to do like some sort of test, and it's, take a biopsy and all this." And I said, oh, it's going to hurt him. No, it's not going to hurt him. And she explained it all. I said, I do it. And so they did it, and then she rang us up probably that afternoon. And it's fucked because you sort of, you know, you got the pressure of business, you got the pressure of life in general, all that stuff, and everything's just on top of you.
Yeah.
And the mate, you know, like he was just part of it. It's just like, I don't know. And then he ended up ringing us up and saying, oh, you know, he's not going to live past sort of next week, sort of thing. And that was a Friday. And I remember on the Saturday, I just went, nah, fuck this. And I said, look after the kitchen, I'm going to go somewhere. And I jumped in the car, drove down with the wife, picked him up, drove back to the restaurant, sat there with him, you know, just cuddling him and shit.
Yeah.
And then literally, on the Saturday, I said, I can't do this to him. I can't drag it out for my own sanity. You know what I mean? Like I can't do this to him. I've got to put him down. It's just not right. And then on Saturday we took him to that after we closed the restaurant. So we got the restaurant with us. Closed the restaurant. Took him to Lord Smith, and then they put him down, and I cried. I reckon for about 3 months. It's all I just sobbed.
That's fucked, isn't it?
I just sobbed, and people that know me, you know, I'm sort of a blokey bloke sort of thing, and they were just like, "No, this has crushed him," you know what I mean? Like, and it did. It crushed me, and I sort of said, "No, until I sell my restaurant, I'm getting another dog." And it was funny. He came into our household, and it was just funny. It was just a tiny little thing, and then brought him in here, and he was curious, and now he runs the place, but he also, as you saw, he listens too.
Yeah.
If I say to him no, or whatever, he actually listens, and but yeah, it's one of those things. It sort of becomes a part of you. It's your companion, it's your friend, it's your I don't know.
Become family.
Yeah. I can't tell. The shit I tell him. My wife doesn't know shit about it. I sort of get into the booth and go, "Oh, Father, for I've sinned." It's been a couple of months since my last confession.
So Labrador, don't judge me. Yeah. No, it's fucked, man. Like, some people don't get it. Like, I've had friends who have lost pets, and some people just like, it's just an animal. No, it's much more than that. Like, a really, really good friend of mine, my old mentor from my apprenticeship, he just had to put his, I don't know what, I think he was a mix, but like size of a lab, I don't know my dog, so someone will correct me, but size of a Labrador, but like golden, like an orangey colour, and he was one of the best fucking dogs. And my mate used to talk about being like, oh, if he doesn't like someone, you fucking rip him apart and all that sort of stuff. And I used to do cashies with him on weekends and stuff, and like getting to know cars better, because dealerships don't teach you shit. Like, it's the person who knows.
Yeah.
That's what you got a mentor for, basically. And one day this dog came out and was just staring at me, and I was like, oh god, he's gonna fucking kill me. And he just came up and just fucking licked my face. I was like, oh, this dog's awesome. Like, I'm just chilling with the dog and stuff. Anyway, a couple of weeks later, I'm inside, I'm washing my hands, and I was the only one in the house. And it was like a scene at Jurassic Park or something, and the raptors come into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm washing my hands, I look up in the mirror, and I just see the arse end of this dog just walk real slowly past the bathroom. Like, fuck, I've never been alone with this animal. He's gonna fuck me up. And I've walked out, like, quiet, and I remembered him telling me a story about he hates it when shit scares him. So I've just stopped my feet a little bit, and he turns around and came up and gave me a hug, like, bowled me over, came up and gave me a hug, and so I'm like, alright. I mean, this dog was sweet.
Yeah.
And then I house sat for him when he went on a trip for about a week. It was when I was living out west. And I woke up one morning, I couldn't fucking breathe. And this dog that was the size of a fat kid was just sitting on my chest, face like right here. I'm like, oh, hi. Start patting the dog and shit. And he always used to make jokes about, having the peanut butter around for the dog. He's well trained to worry about all that sort of shit. And one day I was getting out of the shower, and he'd opened the door. I had no idea he was there. And as I've gotten out of the shower, I've turned around, opened the door, and he's just sitting there, like on his back legs, just staring at me, like at dick height. And I'm like, this is how it ends. I'm gonna lose my knob to this dog. I'm pretty sure he's one of those dogs that gets lockjaw. Like, this is gonna be fucked. And then as I reached for the towel, I've just gone, Andre, can you walk out? And he just started wagging his tail and fucking like panting and shit. It was cute as fuck, but it scared the shit out of me.
It's like, how did that happen, sir? I just got bitten by a friend's dog that I was house sitting for.
Yeah, why have you got traces of nuts in your wounds? I can't explain that, but yeah, no, it's fucked. The toll it takes losing. It's like losing someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is legitimately like losing someone. Then you get people who are like, oh, it's not a person, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, we've lost something now. They're saying losing stuff. We've lost. What was it? Holden gone.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a big hit for Australia.
It is. I kind of look at it in two ways. Like, yeah, the only part I'm really sad about is like, no, I've been made redundant once. It fucking sucked. But like, I'm gonna cop a lot of flack for this, but they haven't made a good car in years. The product hasn't been there. Like, I worked on a Holden Equinox the other day, and the only redeeming feature of it was when you got too close to something when you were parking, the seat vibrates.
Okay.
I've never seen that before. Gave me a little thrill, but I've never seen that technology in a car before, and I certainly wasn't expecting that from a budget, entry-level people mover sort of thing. And half the people are going to cry about Holden leaving, put chef badges on their Commodores anyway, so I don't really... You're still going to get parts, you're still going to get servicing, but same as any business, if you make a subpar product,
you're going to lose.
it's sad people are losing their jobs. Like, that's fucking terrible. Like, we had Ford in Geelong, and now we've got Holden, but
it's part of life. And I think it was like in Detroit when they lost all those factories and stuff. It's inevitable, particularly with everything going green these days.
Yeah.
You know, your cars and all the rest of it, you know, the battery operated and all that sort of stuff. It's inevitable. It's got to happen, and hopefully, you know, these people sort of move with technology, move with the times, and some of them can get jobs out of you know, new industry that comes through. And fuck, build a car that's electric, Australia. You know,
build a car that's fucking good.
Yeah. Or build a car that's good.
I mean, I've worked on a few Holdens of various ages. I had a Commodore for my first car, a V8 Commodore. Should never have bought it, but you know, got me to Sydney once. Didn't make the trip home, but it got me to Sydney. But like, it just, if it was any other product, it'd be like, whoever made this table, right? I mean, I'm pointing at a fucking bench, or the TV. Like, if the TV got a reputation for being, you know, clunking out after a year, no one's going to buy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
it is sad, but kind of hard to feel for them in a way.
Oh, look, it happens every day. Industries change. It's just sad that we haven't got anything of our own here. If you know what I mean. That's the sad bit. It's not the sad bit about the car. Fine, but the I don't know. It was an icon. I don't know. We just
I'm not disputing that. It's definitely an icon.
And they sort of, and it was like when the market got saturated with all these Ford Rangers and stuff. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, their Ute, the Holden Ute, was a decent Ute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for what it was, the 5 litre and that.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah.
Shit, they were a good Ute, and I remember my cousin had a VN 5 litre.
Oh, nice.
Fuck, that thing was a beast.
Yeah.
I remember he took me down in Altona, Greg's Parade, this long stretch. I mean, I never hit 220. I mean, he was a bit of a psycho when it came to driving.
Yeah.
But fuck, that car would move.
Yeah.
You know, and what makes me laugh, like, you know, when he got married and when I got married, it was a long time ago now, but you know, he was the first to start out that burnout thing at his wedding, which made, you know, typical wog thing, you know, like, oh, let's do a burnout. And it's like, that's where it first started. It was like, well, I don't know if it was first started there, but he did a burnout, one of the wogs did a burnout with the Ute at his wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't see many more Commodore burnouts.
Nah,
Shit at diff, you might be up for more than the car's worth to get a new one.
Absolutely. But you know, it's sad that that whole Australian thing, we haven't got that anymore. And you know, I don't know. I mean, we've got to start sort of bringing a bit of industry into this country, or building a bit of industry into this country. It doesn't matter what it is, try it.
I mean, they might pull the Toyota, like we had the Toyota Altona plant closed down, and then that turned into, I think, parts manufacturing.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know if that's still the case, but it was like nearly 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
But you know, they switched that around, and then there's still plenty of jobs. Like I've got mates who work for conversion companies. Like they'll get the the Mustangs and the Corvettes and stuff.
Yep.
And they strip them and they make them right-hand drive from left. And like performance kits and all that sort of shit. Like, wow, whoops.
It's just interesting. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, but you know, hopefully the industry starts picking up slowly, and we've got somebody to join us, Mr. Buddy Badinsky. That's his name, Buddy Badinsky. I call him.
Such a good boy.
Come on, quick.
Can you chill with us?
Yeah, he'll get up there in a minute. Let's go. Oh, he's just woken up, buddy. So it's like, oh, I don't know, I'll just stand here in Jordy's way, fuck it.
Oh, you're right, buddy, you're welcome. Happy tail.
Yeah, so what else been going on? That Quandon? How do you say Quandon. Yeah, the young kid that got...
I don't know, I've never seen that name before, so I don't know how to pronounce it. No disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect to the kid. But yeah, I saw that the other day. It really pissed me off. It was like the whole bullying thing, and then you had the comedian
Brad Williams.
Yeah, he basically did a GoFundMe page, and good on him. I mean,
skyrocketed. Yeah,
champion, mate. You know, like I just saw it. I saw it before. It was like 300,000.
Yeah, he was only aiming for 10.
You know.
Yeah.
Good on him. I mean, and yeah, just that sort of stuff out there. You know, bagging out. You know, something that's different. That's not like you. It's like, well, what the fuck, man? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I understand having a crack at someone because they've been a dick and that's their personality, but not something that, you know, you can't change, or a birth defect, or a born with one arm or something. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing.
It's Vietnamese, mate.
Hey, buddy. My cat's not going to like this when I get home. Nah, he aimed for 10 grand. Just wanted to get him to Disneyland.
Yep.
And the rest of the money would go to charities that helped bullying victims and stuff. And now it's just skyrocketed. It's nuts.
I give that guy, from my end, 100%. And this is the thing. I mean, how can I say it? I got bullied when I was a kid, and people look at me and go, "Oh, you? No way, 6'2", built like a brick shit house." No, but I got bullied. I got bullied hardcore, and it's one of those things where you sort of sit there and you go, "Oh fuck, how do I?" You know, I've always thought about it. You end up becoming bullied, and then you sort of go, you fight back.
Yeah.
And then people regard you as the bully, but you're actually not.
I had both. I was bullied and became a bully. Yeah, for that reason, I think. And I was extremely unhappy as a kid. Yeah. Like, and that added to it as well. Like, it just fueled it. But that's nothing on my parents or upbringing or anything. No. It was just didn't feel like I fit in as a kid, to be honest. But yeah, I actually remember giving one kid shit. He was in my friendship group because we had a sleepover one night, and we woke up to him fucking a pillow, and we thought that was hilarious. Yeah. And that's how that started. But we didn't have the off switch of like, okay, he's experimenting. Yeah, it was just, it was weird. Like, he couldn't get away with that anywhere. But that started that little endeavour. But yeah, I feel fucking horrible about that to this day. Like, I grew up with, obviously not putting it in the same cart as dwarfism, but like I grew up with a stutter, speech impediment. I try and pronounce some acts' names when I'm introducing them at rooms, and I can feel that fucking tickle, that bug coming on, like, oh fuck, mate, it's not out of my system, and it puts you on a spot. But like, yeah, it's just, yeah, Brad Williams doing a fucking great thing.
Great job, man.
Great comedian too, fucking hilarious. I saw him open for Jim Jeffries. It was within a year ago. One of the best nights of comedy I've ever seen. Yeah, you just fucking had everyone right there, and I'd never heard of him before. And then I don't know why he's not fucking on Netflix yet. That'd be brilliant. But
well, you'll get there. He's. I mean, look. You can just see. I mean, and this is the thing about it. We all sort of put everybody in different categories, and then we actually see. Well, a lot of people are real. You know what I mean? And you sort of go, and we've all got. You know, I always used to say to my wife, like, oh, they're not having that problem like I'm having, and whatever the case may be. And we've all got problems.
yeah,
We all go through them. You know? Some things you see that are just mind-boggling. Like, it was like that guy that killed his wife and his kids the other day. I stopped and I was more shocked. You know, if you want to do that, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I know a few people have killed themselves. If you want to do it, do it. Don't bring your family in there.
don't have an audience.
Yeah, don't, you know, you don't need to, doesn't matter how fucked up it is and you think it's that fucked up. And now I'm no therapist or anything like that, and I'm not the professor I am, but when you get to that extreme of, you know, you're going to take everybody with you, that's fucked. I mean, you know, they're little lives, mate. You're taking, you know, you've been given this, you know, these kids, and you want to take this away. It's like, come on, man. But, and like I say, I mean, I'm not judging anybody in that sense, but you know, for me, I look at it. It does piss me off. You know, some things like the kid getting bullied. You know, the teacher's not doing anything about it. You know, that's the other part of it as well. I can't say that was all, you know, I might offend this group or this people or that people. It's like, no, if something's wrong,
you say
call it.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always said that, call the shit out, because if you don't call it out, it just keeps building and building.
It becomes
and
normal.
building. And people just go, you know, and that's the sad thing about it. Like I remember, you know, I'm a Gen X, so in my day it was like, you know, the jock football guy. He was the go-to guy.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, you know, the nerds, or we used to call them, you know, they were the nerds, you know, and you sort of, the nerds wouldn't do anything, you know, they'd just study.
Yeah. And
then it got to the point where the roles reversed, and then they went, fuck, what do we do now? You know,
yeah, the nerds are running your business now.
Yeah. And it's like, what the fuck do we do now? You know what I mean? And this is the thing, and I can't stand when they hide shit too. Like, you know, you got certain people, if you're gonna fuck around, call the person out on their shit.
Yeah.
You know, don't hide the shit. Call them out on that shit. See, I'm an angry bastard.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with if someone's out of line. There's nothing wrong with calling them out. Obviously, you don't have to make it public, but like, I don't know, like you have a word with someone and.
Yeah, you don't have to be harsh about it. You don't have to be anything about it. But you know, like, and I'll give the mum credit, and you know, she stepped up.
Yeah.
And people gave her shit about her stepping up, but wait a minute, if she didn't say nothing,
she didn't ask for help.
She didn't ask for money.
From what I've seen,
nothing.
She didn't ask for help.
She didn't ask for nothing. Everybody stepped up and we're going to help him.
I'd like to see someone talk to the school.
But the school's just going to do that whole adage of, well, you know, we can't sort of take sides, or we can't do this, we can't call, you know what I mean? But you are taking sides when you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
So your side that you're taking is, well, fuck it, just let it happen.
Yeah.
Let the parent deal with it, you know what I mean?
Don't even shame the parents of the bullies.
Yeah, you know. And I had that, like, I struggled. I mean, I don't talk about it much, but, you know, like, I struggled with reading and writing. And I couldn't spell.
Yeah.
And I could talk underwater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
and
it's probably why we're comics.
Yeah. But when it came down to writing shit, even to this day, I've got a little mic that, you know, I take my shit in, and you know, I try to sit down and try to write it, but I can't. I just tape it and I listen back to it and you know, tweak it up that way. And some people can just write shit constantly, which is good on them. I can't do that. But I copped a shitload from that.
Yeah.
You know, the abuse I copped. Oh my god! And then you divert to, you know, I call it being.
Are we boring you?
Was that him?
Yeah. We invite you in.
Now you're snoring. We've talked about this. You can't do this when Dad's talking. God. See, now he's making me bully him. You blonde bimbo, I hate you. But yeah, and nothing was done.
Yeah.
Nothing was done to that kid. I turned into an aggressive person, as in I turned into, I wouldn't say a bully, but I protected myself. So the only way I could do it was fight back with words, or punch on.
Yeah.
And I hated that. I never wanted to fight. You know what I mean? But then you had this stigma.
Oh, do kids still punch on these days, do you reckon? Or does that shit get shut down?
No idea. I really don't. I mean, I guess so. I mean, shit. I don't know. I mean, but nowadays that was the thing. It was like you'd sort of go after school. You know.
Yeah, they meet up after school in the park at the
at the back of school.
Yeah. No, weird. The year 12s when I was in like year 8, which is the biggest cunts. Like, they would tee up all he said, she said stuff like, you know, so and so wants to fight you. What are you gonna do about it? Like out of a South Park episode, it was ridiculous. And like I found myself punching on with a year 11.
Yep.
It's fucked. Absolutely fucked. Like I can't. Like I hope that shit doesn't happen these days. But you know, it toughens you up a bit and stuff. But
oh look, it gives you a bit of perspective on you. Sort of not everybody's nice.
No.
And sometimes when and this is what I worry sometimes when the parents are out there, you know, oh, kid's number one, the kid's going to go finish first, the kids, you know, we've all got to be the same. No. If we've got a bit of that, I'm not saying hierarchy or anything like that. There's a first, there's a second, there's a middle, there's a last, whatever. Having all that, and showing the kid you can actually progress and become better and hit number one. Yeah. You know, you got to show the kid that without actually, and the kid when the kid gets out in the real world, there is that. In business, I don't care what anybody says. There's the leader. There's the person underneath the leader, and it basically starts to build its way down. And this is the thing, and that should get the kids ready for life. But in the same token, I sort of also look at it as in, you know, it's that fight or fly thing. Yeah. You know, where you sort of sit there and you go, I'm probably ranting now, but it's sort of it really resonates with me. It pisses me off because I went through it and I knew I was smart. That's what pissed me off the most was I knew, but because I was so scared, oh shit, I don't want the teacher to pick me out. I don't want this. You know, I got to year 12, and I'll tell you, like my day was, I did year 10, got to year 12. Sorry, year 10, got to year 11. Year 11, I did this. They put me in this experiential class, which is basically you pick a trade, or you do sort of the easier stuff within the.
Yeah, that was called VCAL when I was in school.
Yeah, so I know what they call it these days, but it was like an experiential thing they did, and they had HSC. Yeah. And cool, no worries, I did that, and then they go, once you get to year 12, you'll be called, it's STC. And so it's another sort of stretch off this experiential. And then they dropped it at my school. And they go, no, you've got to do HSC. Now I'm shitting myself. I've spent a whole year in year 11. I actually watched 256 movies that year. I used to go to Maribyrnong. Maribyrnong is out in West. It's literally next door to High Point Shopping Centre, which has got the cinemas.
Knife Point.
Knife Point. And basically that's where I went to high school. And so I did nothing in those classes. So I'd go and watch a movie. And it was half price Monday and Tuesday. What do? Watch 3 fucking movies. So I nailed it. I did 250, and I still got the stubs somewhere. And it makes me laugh. And then they put me in year 12, and now I'm shitting myself going, what the fuck do I do? What, you know, I've got in there, or I did media, I did drama, I did English, I did maths, I did four subjects, 2 normal, 2 elective. And I always wanted to get into some sort of media thing, you know, whatever it may be, making movies, and yeah, or podcasts,
Yeah.
whatever, comedy, doesn't matter. I never had a sort of a thing where and I did G12, and I thought, it's going to be easy. 256 movies. It's going to be shit easy, man.
You're going to be a reviewer.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Anyway, we get to year 12, and they go, okay, English, no problem, maths, no problem. Here's your media class. Get into the media class, and I thought, it's like year 10 media, where I had the video camera, walking around, just babbling shit, doing a couple of videos. Oh, yeah, pass.
Yeah.
No. This was like, we learnt about Spielberg, Hitchcock,
Oh, shit.
the methods. So we actually broke down things, like literally broke stuff. I was writing like 4 or 5 page essays,
Oh, fuck that.
right? There was no, this is a camera, this was like you writing essays.
Yeah.
And slowly, I had this, it was funny because I had a teacher, I can't remember what his name was, but anyway, I had this teacher, they wanted me to play football.
Yeah.
And I was pretty good footballer. And they go, well, I want you to play football. And he said, no, I'm not allowing him to play for the school.
Yeah.
He's got to go out of, he's got to fuck up his classes. No, he's got to stay in his classes. He's come from experiential. He's got to come finish his classes to get his HSC. And he's looked at me and he goes, oh, do you want to play? He goes, you can't fucking play, blah, blah, blah. I go, look. He goes, how about this? You finish this essay for me? And he was just trying to be a mentor, just trying to get me to do stuff. And I said, all right, well, he goes, give me these 2 fucking essays that we were doing. Knock them out. I'll let you play. And so everybody's like, Benny, you can do this.
Sounds like a movie plot.
It's amazing. This is what actually happened. It was like, and so I did it. Ended up playing footy. Ended up annihilating. It was my Al Bundy days, and
Yeah.
and basically, he was a great mentor, the guy. And he actually turned around and he goes, it was actually funny because he goes, what do you want to do? I go, I want to make movies. I want to do films, I want to make movies, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, okay. He goes, I think you should be a media and drama teacher.
Yeah.
He goes, you should be a teacher.
Yeah.
He goes, you've got the ability.
Yeah.
I go, no way, man. I can't fucking read or write properly. I go, no chance now. I could talk.
Yeah.
I could, fumble my way through it, talk, make it happen, whatever. But I just didn't have the ability, and I always got worried that I couldn't write properly. And anyway, and I turned around. And it's quite funny because then I left him. I did a stint in. I did a media and drama for 2 years.
Yeah.
And for Swinburne.
Yeah.
So film and television.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people don't know shit about that side of my thing. I was writing movies, scripts, the whole lot. I was full on into it. Like, I ended up doing. I started out with like a 7mm. 8mm. I did a 7-shot. My first ever thing was a 7-shot, and 7 shots tell me a story.
Yeah.
So I did that. Then did an 8mm movie. Then did a 16mm. That was a big thing. And it was funny. It was like, I fucking loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Lights, the whole lot,
Yeah.
and the RE cameras and everything. And it was funny because I turned around and I said I wasn't working at the time. I had a shitty job. And I go to my old man, I go, I need to borrow some money. He goes, for? And now you explain to an old wog, you need $5 grand for. Like, that's how much the film cost.
Yeah.
And I did a short movie. I think it was about 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I needed $5 grand's worth of fucking film. That's how expensive it was. Kids were doing. I'm talking kids from like say I don't know, let's say Wesley, places like that. Were spending like 20, 25 grand for a movie. And I spent $5 grand. Mate, every shot had to be precise.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't,
It's a waste.
it's a waste.
Yeah.
And I explained to him, yep. He goes, all right, cool. I'll give you the money, blah blah blah. And then and I did it, which was great. But then I sat there and went, where the fuck am I going to find this money? The old man's not going to keep giving me money, sort of thing. And I dropped it after my second year. I had to drop it. But I did, and through that I did acting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did acting. I was part of the St. Martin's Theatre Group in South Yarra.
Yeah.
I was with them for 4 years, and I like that as well. And I always tell a story about that. Yeah, there was a girl that was there. It wasn't. I didn't go there because of the girls.
That's why I did home ec.
But yeah, it was funny because I did the class and then I don't know, as you do in that age, you sort of fall for some chick, and I fell for this chick, and then she invited me to this club in Brunswick. I get there and I get crushed, people. She invited me to her birthday, and I thought it was just, she goes, come and have a drink at my birthday, and I thought, oh sweet. I get there, her fucking boyfriend's there, the boyfriend's family's there. I'm sitting there with flowers and fucking, I don't know what it was, going, I am walking into this place.
Oh no.
And I actually never went back to do the acting, you know what I mean? So I sort of went, nah, fuck it. So I had a few moments in my life where I did stupid shit, and but
that sounds quite romantic.
But you sort of learn from these mistakes and stuff, But it did. It was like one time I did a course through NIDA, and which was hilarious. They came to Melbourne. They said we're doing a course. I said I really want to do it. Yeah, NIDA, blah blah blah. Cool, let's do NIDA. So I did the NIDA course, and we had to learn like a little part. And basically they had producers out there that come out and watch it. Yeah. All right, cool, no worries. And so I did that, and then it was funny because we did this little part, and the guy goes to me, all right, Mr. Bazovich, get up on stage, present, you have to get up there. I started doing the Robert De Niro thing. And I'm doing the whole, the movement of the mouth, and they're like, and people probably can't hear it but can't see it, but I was trying to do the Robert De Niro, and I'm doing my monologue. He just goes, stop, Mr. Abazovich, and I've gone, okay. He goes, who the fuck are you? I go, I don't know, I was trying to channel Robert De Niro.
Did you get far?
Yeah, and it was just like, he goes, you're not fucking Robert De Niro, just do it as you, your monologue, end of story. And I've just gone, and when you get in that situation where you just fuck yourself up, like you sort of go, well, I've gone too far now, man. It's fucked up. So, but yeah, that was my schooling. I don't know. No, I went off a tangent. I usually go off a tangent.
That's alright.
But
I
yeah,
enjoy the tangent.
Bullying. Don't agree with it. I'm proud of the comedian Brad that stepped up. Brad, yeah.
Yeah, Brad Williams.
Brad Williams stepped up. Good on him. And that kid, I bet, it's like, stick the finger up, boy, and go enjoy the Disneyland or whatever. It's like, now you can go back to school and say, you missed out.
Yeah. I'd be making him change schools if it was my kid. Start fresh.
Yeah, but this is the problem too, like, the kid starting fresh, sometimes, why should he? Why should he be the one that has to leave?
No. I get that, but then at the same time, like it'd be the same as work. Say you had a problem at work and you tell HR about it. Yeah. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, how much of that shit do you want to put yourself through or put your kid through at this point?
Yeah, but the school's going to get now the school has to either step their game up with all this publicity. Either they're going to step their game up or they're not. So I don't know. Well, I hope they do something about it. And look, I mean, and if he does change his school, good on him. I mean, whatever makes it easier.
I've got no idea if they're changing schools. Like, this is, I don't have a parental bone in my body, but I'd be
looking at it. Yeah.
Go have a holiday, fresh start.
Yeah.
It's the best thing about changing jobs. You tell one workplace I'm free in 3 months, in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You serve out your last 2 weeks and you have yourself a week holiday.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Reset yourself.
Reset, rock and roll, get into it.
Fuck yeah. What else have you going on?
Oh, that's about it. I've got Oxford and Scholar on Monday.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I'm doing that. And yeah, just I don't know what else. I've sort of got to start getting ready. Because I've got that Dave, that knock-knock thing coming up. So I've got to start getting ready for that. And, yeah.
Do you know how long the sets are and how many shows you got? Or?
It's one. I think it's just one. They're doing one sort of. I think it's a whole week, and so we're doing brackets. So I'm on I think Tuesday, and then there's 6 comedians on. So I think it's about 10 minutes here.
Nice.
So I think that's how they're doing it.
10 minutes, good amount of time.
So yeah, just got to get out and get the rooms, get out there. And, and start punching out the fat man jokes. Yeah. You've heard my set. What do you think of my set?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when you get particularly aggressive.
So you like the aggression?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I fucking love aggressive comedy. Makes it more real.
But that's the thing. Like sometimes I pull back on that. Like I get in my own head. But when I do throw the punches,
Yeah.
that's when I realise I get the laughs.
Yeah.
It's like I get like, oh, do I? Don't I? Do I? And it's like, and the few times that I have thrown the punches,
Yeah.
I've noticed that they're laughing.
Yeah.
This is like.
Well, I think you touch on the point of like, okay, this is shitting me. I don't like it when this happens, and then you just talk about it. And I think that's something that's cool about comedy. Like it's just another form of entertainment. Like people listen to an album's worth of music while they're stuck in traffic, and that's not to think about traffic.
Yeah.
You might have a shit week at work. You might have a really good Friday or something, but you got tickets to the show Friday night. It's still an escape. And then here you are ranting about, fuck these people and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know what? I see what he means. Yeah, no, I get it. Like,
I just love it. Like you were asking Dave, we had Dave Greaves on, and you were asking Dave, when people come up to you, like when you've had a good moment and that.
Yeah.
And my best moment, I still say, and I haven't been doing this long, as you know. But my best moment was when I had a couple and you knew they were a Brighton couple.
Yeah.
And they pulled me up and they went, oh, that was fucking great.
Yeah.
And it was funny, I just went, oh, that made me feel so, so alive, because I was sitting there questioning everything that I was saying. I was like, this shit ain't working, it's not working. And then this couple came up and it was just like out of the blue, and they had a great time, and it was awesome. It was, and like you say, I was punching. I wasn't just sitting there going, oh, this is, So I don't know. Sometimes I try to gauge and see what everybody thinks, and but yeah, my next thing is I've got to start doing gym shit. Starting to do. So I was looking at because I do what do you call it, naturopath.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've been a naturopath. They're fucking expensive.
And full of shit in my.
They do nana in certain points. It's like I'm not saying like some of the stuff he's helping me with. I've got to admit, but it's more the herbs that are helping.
Yeah.
The intake of the stuff that I'm taking.
Yeah.
But I sit there going, fucking, I said to the wife, I've already spent like over $1,000. It's like every time I go to this bloke, it's like minimum. And then what I'm talking about $1,000, I'm talking, let's say, the visit's about $110.
But then that bottle is
all
worth
all the bottles I buy,
it's
costing me probably about $300, $400 every visit.
Fuck.
And I said to the wife, we were both on it. And it was funny because I've got an osteo that I go to, and there was a naturopath next door, and I just went, I want to start to, because I was having gut problems, getting bloated and shit, and it was the bread. I found out in the end, it's cost me like nearly 2 or 3 grand's worth of fucking to figure out it was bread, and so I was struggling with bread, and then I sort of knocked that out, knocked the sugar intake a little bit down, and then I said to her, you can still go, but I don't know, I'm not going to say it's dodgy or it's anything, but it's a lot of money to spend
for fuck all result.
To see what the fuck's going on. And like I say, some of the stuff he's giving me has worked. Some of the stuff, and it's funny because every time I go see him, it's like, all right, we'll try this. And I don't know if you ever tried tincture. The stuff they give you, it's like in a bottle. They mix all these herbs up. Oh, that shit's gross.
Yeah, it tastes like you're like drinking like a liquefied chalk or something.
Oh, it's fucking revolting. And you take that, and I think it's basically comes back to diet. Yeah. And it's funny because as you know, I was a chef, and I know a bit about diets, and it's funny, you can lose weight.
Yeah.
You can exercise, you can do, if you do all these things and you do them the right way, you can drop down, lose weight, do all this. But I don't know, just that's going to be my next comedy rant about fucking naturopaths. Then I'll actually invite him to one of the shows. I'll say, you prick.
I went to a naturopath maybe 2 years ago. This is something I got bullied on quite a bit, other than the speech impediment. Not so bad now, but like my skin's shit. Like I burn like a redhead, but I grew up with eczema, like real fucking bad.
Yep.
Like to the point where I was at school. It would have been like grade 1 or 2 or something, and the teacher thought I was being abused at home.
Oh, okay.
Now, looking back on it now, like she like looked at my arm and all that sort of stuff. She's like, "Is everything all right at home? What's that?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, it's just my skin." And I got to a point where stuff at the chemist wasn't doing anything, and my partner at the time was like, "Try a naturopath." I'm like, fuck it, why not? So I went in. They gave me all these little potions and shit. Did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Again, spent like maybe $1,000 or $2 over six or 8 months sort of thing, and all these sorts of pills and all this stuff. So I just made my piss smell funny and like just upset my gut and all that stuff. But it absolutely had no effect. And then some shit happened in my life, and ended up on antidepressants. Gone. Skin cleared up.
But this is the thing with eczema, and I know a few people that have it. When you're calm,
Yeah.
when you're calm,
Yeah, it's good.
it's good.
Yeah.
When you're stressing,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's when the eczema starts showing its face.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and it's basically, and it fascinates me because we all learn after we go, that was in front of us, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And why did I pay that prick fucking $2,000 worth of shit? You know, but it's actually true. It's like, and stress is a big fucking cause of a lot of things, bro.
Oh shit, yeah.
Stress. Well, when you get stressed, and yeah, I've seen it for myself. Some stuff that you go through. Yeah. The more you can sort of calm yourself down, you know, and they're fascinated because you see some people that are so fucking calm, and it's just like, how are they that calm?
Yeah, how often do you wank? Like,
Yeah.
It's just like, what? How often are you getting laid? Like, what is
Yeah.
it? It's nuts. But, yeah, like, I haven't filled any prescriptions since being on antidepressants. It's been about a year now. Like, it was
So do you still take the
nuts.
antidepressants?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So yeah.
Definitely need to.
And it works. But it works for you.
It keeps me calm.
But it
Yeah.
works for you. That's
Yeah.